All right, so how does descending crane translate to sparring? If I had the video readily available, I could show it to you. But I was sparring Mario Rodriguez. If you don't remember Mario Rodriguez, we tested together. He just wasn't on staff, right? He was here all the time, but he wasn't on staff. He's in one of these staff pictures. Anyway, Mario Rodriguez, he's a third degree. Why am I telling you that? Oh, we were sparring at a tournament, and we had both fought all these guys, about 8 guys, and it was very rewarding because me and him fought for second. So we had fought all these guys, both of us, because you fight multiple times at a tournament. 8 guys in the division, including us. We fought all these guys and beat all these guys, and then the last fight was us 2 for first or second. That's pretty good for a school, all of one team take first and second. So we were very excited. We were also tied. And so, since I sparred him a lot, he sparred me a lot, we were sparring as though it looked like a class. By sparring, it was for real, but it was like class. And at one point, I throw a kick, and he throws a technique as I'm landing, and I duck, and then kick him again. And so we don't recommend you duck unless you've got a plan or you know what you're doing. Right? Most people you shouldn't duck because you kicked in the chin. Don't duck while somebody's kicking. Most people aren't fast enough. Okay, that's just it's all bad. So when we're doing our descending crane, you notice one leg was up, and we're kind of tilted sideways the way we would be if we were punching or kicking and blocking. So after you've done your kick, we're going to drop down, and we're going to drop our head, and we're going to pop up and kick from there. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, and that's very similar to the technique where we did round, and then we turned, and we did our hook or our side. You remember that one? So it's similar to that. Let's get started. So we're going to pick it up as if we did our firing side kick or our firing round kick. Remember that fire, right? So we're going to pick it up as if we did that. Duck, and we're going to get our kick on. Okay, Mr. Payne and Mr. Hogan, of course, sir. Jillian and Crystal. Aileen, come to the middle right here.
So, sorry, what am I doing?
So you're going to do your
The firing side kick.
you're going to do your firing side kick.
Then I'm going to crouch down, kind of like what we did.
Yes, you're going to crouch
There you
here,
go.
and then you're going to come up. And do it. Let's see, let's turn this to a flip kick. That's nice.
Hook kick?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll go side, we'll fire side. You can miss on this one too. Fire side, and we're going to drop it and flip.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's good. Thank you.
Turn. Yeah. And then since he's there, if you hold it out to the side, and then I don't know, you figure it out. Oh, I want you to go side kick first, turn the body sideways, and go side kick, bend both, and shoot. Yes, now after you shoot,
How low are we trying to crouch?
here we go. Yep. Mhm.
Okay.
So go low, don't kick until you come up.
Oh, okay.
Yes!
Okay.
Very good.
All right.
Okay. Okay, come back. Now you're gonna take this leg, do it again. Oh, stay there. Instead of settling down, instead you're gonna turn, kick it, and then turn around.
Thank you.
Okay. So when you end, you should end like this.
Oh, yeah, so that's good feedback.
Side kick. And then try to turn all the way to your face and then off. Yep. So after you kick, you're gonna turn. kick, and then turn. Yeah, like that.
Switch. I was just about to ask on that. Okay. Is the heel supposed to be hitting it or the?
For self-defense, the heel. For sparring, the bottom of the foot, the padded part of your foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was sparring.
Yes, which is still effective in self-defense, but that heel is dead.
Yeah.
And when you do it, you gotta be balanced. So after you kick, you gotta land, you separate your knees. You don't wanna land like this, because that's too close. So after you kick, land, and
Cement.
kick and spin.
Is the heel now acceptable in sparring?
Not for the hook kick, because it's so dangerous. So imagine if you go hook kick with a lot of power to someone's spine, and you miss their head. Well, let's say you do hit the back of their head, which is awful. They're probably gonna see stars and go to sleep. Or if you accidentally heel the temple, which is where the hook kick usually aims for.
Just a lot of bone
Right, we
there.
hit padded stuff. Yeah, well, just bone on
Yeah.
bone momentum on soft spots, which is where it usually hits. It's just not gonna.
Oh wait, but yeah, and your whole heel padded?
The back of the heel isn't.
Oh, it's not.
No, the back.
I've worn it so long.
No, the back of your heel is just ligament,
Oh, okay.
ligaments across, because that's what connects the calf to the muscle.
There's no padding on that.
Not really. I mean, have you ever accidentally stubbed your heel?
No, I meant on that red shoe thing we wear for sparring.
It's padding on the back, not on the bottom,
Oh, I see.
because the bottom is naturally padded, right? When you do your side kicks, you're hitting with a padded foot.
Yeah.
But as far as hitting that heel, you hit with pad, but even with those pads on, that heel hurts. It hurts, yeah.
Sorry, I just had to. Sorry. Too low.
They're trying to jump as much.
That makes sense, right? Like an elephant, is that what you said?
Just self-created system.
Yeah, that's much better. Does it feel like you're too close, Mr. Hogan?
Maybe, probably.
Sean, I want you to, after you do your first kick, leave the leg out.
Leave the leg out.
Yeah, go ahead, do your first kick and leave the leg out. Leave it out. So now do descending, put it up, pull the kick up. Now do descending crane. Spin around to a horse.
Oh, okay.
Boom, you're hook kicking from there.
Here's, just inside the arm is the leg.
Sorry, say it again. So after you do your side kick, you're trying to get there. Then you can hook. Small hook, yeah.
Should it be one smooth motion? Or no?
Yeah, because you don't really know what's going on, and you might actually go and do a different kick. So if I do a side kick, I can go hook kick, I can go side kick, I can go wrong kick. So this is the perfect position. Just make sure that after you kick, even though you did a fire,
You're doing a horse. Oh, understood.
that's the descending.
Got it, okay.
Understood.
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
Sorry, I couldn't turn those.
Yes, now from there you're gonna do, side kick, go side kick, we'll do side kicks.
Nice.
Oh, no, just one, so after you go side kick with the first one, turn and step, and then you go side kick, and set it down, you don't have to spin again, yep. Start it out, ready stance, side kick. Side kick.
I'm with you.
Good. take this leg, but don't lift it, don't jump, don't go 1, 2. After you kick, spin, see if you can spin on that one. On the ball of the foot like this. So kick, go ahead, try
I
it.
think. 1 or 2
Kick
more.
like this.
Alright.
Switch your feet. Spin. Good, and then side kick.
I see.
Yeah, so that makes sense. So it's kind of like if I
Oh,
kick you,
yeah.
and then I run away,
Wanna do one more?
and then I side kick you again.
It's
Side kick.
right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Friday special for this.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see, I need to do the other leg now, so I think.
Yes.
Yeah, you might want to switch hands, huh?
Yes. Nice. Very good, very good.
Alright, let's see.
Awesome. Right across the face. Nice.
Something like that.
Nice. T.
Me today?
Bow to your partner. Grab your pads.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Once you always hear people say you can't live in fear, can't do when, oh, sorry, Crystal, man, I forgot, my bad. She told me to let her know at 12, but I forgot. When you spar, you kind of have to kind of just let go. Say it again. Oh, no. When you get ready to spar, you have to commit to the fight, right? So once you've decided you're going to fight, that's what you gotta do. Right? That's true for self-defense, true for life, like in a metaphorical sense, like as soon as you decide you're gonna work through something, just work through that thing, whatever it is, right? So Kung Fu teaches you that really, and sparring really helps you get, especially if that's a fear of yours. Some people really don't wanna get hit, or they don't wanna be injured, or they don't wanna get hurt. And so you see the nasty part of fighting most of the time. No one sees a very good, clean sporting event where the two people respect each other and choose to spar. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So, when you actually get the opportunity to face off with somebody, you shouldn't be afraid to spar anybody, especially anyone in this room. Anything that you're afraid of is because that person's probably gonna pull something out of you you weren't ready to, like you didn't know you had. Does that make sense? So most people fear sparring Mr. Man because they feel like, like either they themselves don't want to go to a place where they lose control because they're frustrated with the way he spars, or they feel like they can't measure up to the way he spars. And so sparring him with that mindset automatically puts you at a deficit. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So you have to change that. He's not here to hurt you, and as soon as he starts talking, you realize he's not what he looks like.
I have fun sparring Mr. Man.
Exactly, but well, I mean, but a lot of people don't always have that same exchange, right? Because he'll give it to you, and so it just gives you. I think sparring Mr. Man gives you a very realistic expectation of kind of what it's like to spar someone realistically a little bit. Right?
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, when you do get your opportunity to spar and incorporate these things, don't be afraid to try these things, right? Because they're not there to hurt you. If anything happens, something awkward will happen a little bit. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Drink your water, stay flexible, and reduce injury risk.
Yes, sir.
Senior Head Instructor.
Bow to advanced and intermediate. Here, get that.